Hello, good evening. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauren. Oh, this is Ian. And this is our studio. And he's giving you a false sense of hope. You don't get to sit down right now. So stand on up. Do get a chair for something to balance with or on. Something to have that you can just use as a little balance aid if you need it. And then a little bit of space, maybe a kettlebell for later. But right now, all you need is you. We're starting our strength and swing class today with a nice warm-up, and then we'll get into working on our get-ups that we've been working on Thursday nights, and some farmer's carries tonight. So it's time underneath that load. Standing tall, let's take our breaths first. Close your mouth, in and out through your nose, filling your belly. Exhale, belly falls. Try slowing your breath down to take a 4-second inhale and a 4-second exhale. And repeat. 4-second inhale. Filling all edges of the belly. 4-second exhale. 3 more times. In for 4. Out for 4. In for 4. Out for 4. Last one, in for 4. And exhale. Nice. Relax. Try to keep that nice calm breathing throughout our class, even when you're working hard. Mouth closed, in and out of the nose. Standing with your feet in parallel, we'll warm up our feet first. First, I just want you to plant or flex, bending those toes, then push down and up to switch feet. Alternating for a couple, going up on tiptoes, push down to go up. I'll give you a little closer side profile. All I'm doing here is taking the walk. Now this next time on our next walk, we'll push up. We'll push through our toes. We'll gently bend them over. Now right here, I want you to bend them over with you pushing down, but now I want you to try to crunch those toes up. So if you lifted your foot, they'd stay in that curled position. Hold that. Now put them back down. Roll back over to your bent toe position and crush your pop can under your heel. Same thing other side. First bend, then point, then roll over, get a little stretch. Now keep something under those toes, cramp them up like you're holding a pair of socks. Try to lift the foot off like you're still holding those socks. And then gentle toes down, roll back over and back down. One more time. Toes, push up, roll over. Let's tighten them like we're holding something behind them. Lift it up so you can prove you're holding that sock back there. Put it down, roll back over and down. Last time. Toes, point, over, crunch, keep those toes where they are, keep those toes where they are. Put them back down. Roll back over. Hopefully you didn't get too much of a foot cramp, but I do want you to take some tension and let those toes know it's okay to be all crunched there. I can take it. I can handle it. Let's move on to our wrists. Very similar. Hands out front, elbows in. Make tight, tight fists. First, pull down to extension, but don't lose your fists, so keep those tight. Then pull back up towards your face to flexing at the wrists, like you're pulling your palms towards your face. Keep the wrist and fist tight. One more time, pull down. As you pull back up into your flexion, I want you to think about not leading with that pinky. So you're coming up evenly. That pinky side isn't twisted in more. Nice straight line across there. And then back down. And this time, extend those wrists and try to open those fingers nice and long. Straightening your pinkies, straightening your thumbs, your index, your ring, your middle finger, and then curl them all back up into that crunch fist. Flex one last time, and now try to extend with straight hands again. So no crazy fingers, straight hands in line, retract your blades, and then come back down to neutral and shake those wrists out. Yeah, more work than one might expect for your wrists. Come back to your chair. We'll warm up our hips nice and light. Standing tall on that inside leg, create room to lift that outside leg. So you just squeeze that inside leg cheek. Take the foot to the front. Externally rotate to show me the inseam of your pants. As you reach long, drawing that circle to the side of your body. As it gets to the side, keep pushing your hips through as you internally rotate and complete the circle all the way behind you. Knee is straight, hips are forward. Roll over your toes, pull the leg underneath, stay tall. Now repeat to the back. Point through that leg out the back, nice straight knee. Externally rotate close to the ground as you draw your circle to the side, and then all the way to the front. Unrotate, under. One more time, same deal. Tall, to the front. Open up. Let's flex the foot this time, so toe pulls to shin. Still externally rotated right away. Send it to the side. Keep that flexed foot as you roll the leg in, reaching all the way behind you, and straightening your knee and pulling underneath. Now keep that knee straight as you reach to the back. Flexed foot still. Reach long out of the hip socket as you come to the side of your body, straightening your knee. All the way around to the front. Unrotate, pull under. Whew. Turn around or switch sides. Same thing, other side. Tall on the inside leg to start by squeezing the cheek. Ian doesn't know which way to face to switch. Point to the front. Externally rotate from the socket, so show me that inseam. Keeping that toe close to the floor as you draw your circle to the side of your body, growing tall. Internal rotation or hide your inseam as you draw the leg behind you. Roll over toes, keep your knee straight as you pull the leg under. Now to the back. Long out the back, pointed foot. Start showing me that inseam as you start that circle to the side, all the way to the front and under. One more time on this leg. Front, flex foot, externally rotate, don't get dumpy in your hip, send it to the side, internal rotation to the back, reaching long, staying tall, pulling underneath. Now to the back, long, knee straight. Externally rotate, reaching out of the socket to the side, to the front, unrotate, and under. Whew. Shake it out. Stay standing. Don't put your chair away yet. You might need that in a second. Standing tall. Come here. Great. Turn around. Excellent. Place your hands gently behind your head. No touching your head. That means no touching your skull. So if you have a pony in the way, that's okay. If you have a nice short buzz cut like me, that's also even better. Anyway, don't touch your head. But keep your wrists nice and straight. Elbows out to the side. Ribs, hips connected. Brace those abs. Squeeze your butt. Now slowly, don't move anything, but start extending or straightening the elbows. And just really ramrod those elbows out straight. Pull your shoulders down out of your ears. Straighten those elbows from the fronts and the backs of them. And then gently use your tension to bend again, trying to reach behind your head. Checking with those wrists, ribs, hips. One more time. Extend at the elbows. I feel my triceps light up on fire as I try to straighten those elbows for 3, 2, one more time. Keep your shoulders set as you reach behind your head. Heads up, chins down, abs braced, butt squeezed, and then pull your arms down to your side and shake that out. Great. Okay, you can stand back up, model. You can come back in a second though. Jane Fonda. Let's warm up our squats and our ankles. Feet flat on the ground, parallel feet. Slowly push your knees over your toes. If Ian gives you a side profile, you'll see he's standing up nice and tall, and his knees are really trying to push over those toes. Now grow tall, pushing the floor away, and then I want you to find a nice rise here. 2-foot balance. Hold, 3, 2, and then slow descend down. Knees back over your toes again. Staying tall. This time, could you roll up on your toes? Maybe sink a smidge lower. Now try to stay at that height as your heels come down. And then again, back up to toes. Maybe a smidge lower. Find your heels, try to stay low. Now stand up tall. Squeeze your butt, brace your abs. One last time, Jane. Knees over toes. Come up onto toes. Maybe sink a little lower. Try to stay there. Put your heels down. Up onto toes. Maybe sink a little lower. Put your heels down. One more time. Up on toes. Maybe sink a little lower. Heels down. Stand up tall.
Oh, sweat.
The sweat.
Already.
It's a dripping. Back to our shoulders. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. This time, instead of behind our head at the top, we're going to be up our back. I want you to watch that your wrists aren't doing things like reaching like this, but you're trying to keep your wrists nice and straight in line with your arms as you do this. So no crazy bent, broken wrists. All right, standing tall. First, start with your hands at your side and just retract your blades back. Great. Now, start turning your palms towards behind you. Elbows will come out to the side a bit as you slowly start reaching up your back. As you get here, your wrists doing crazy things. Ribs, hips connect. Pull your blades back again so they're not pushing forward. Now keep everything there, but slowly extend your elbows again and really try to straighten them. Pull your blades back. 3, 2, bend your elbows, pulling up behind you. Right here, check in. Dumpy shoulder blade, retracted shoulder blade. Try to have that heads up. Now slowly extend the elbows again. Straighten out those triceps. Hold. 3, 2, and then back underneath one more time. Pull those blades back, set the shoulder, extend at the elbows, hold. 3, 2, bring them back up behind you for one last internal rotation, and then just gently relax and shake that out. Great, that'll help our overhead mobility and our get-ups. All right, back to our single, our Jane Fondas, but we're gonna try to do this with a single leg. Not quite as crazy, but similar. Standing on a single leg, bring one foot up to beside your calf. Push your knee over your toe. As you do this, check in, hips are level, no tips. Now stand up tall, extending that leg fully, squeezing the butt. Repeat, knee over toe. Stand up tall, squeeze the butt, roll up to find a balance on a single leg. Use your balance aid if you need it. Hold, 3, 2, slow descent. Knee over toe. Put the other foot down lightly. See if you can get a little lower on that knee over toe. Now take that outside leg away. Stand up tall. Roll up to a toe balance. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Straight knee, slow landing with control. Heel comes down and relax. Same thing, other side. Foot comes to side of shin there. Knee over toe first. Hang out. Stand up tall. Straighten that leg, push your hip through. Repeat. Knee over toe. Stand up tall. Rise onto your ball of your foot. Try to find a balance and hold for 3, 2, 1. Slow descent. Now, knee over toe. Outside foot taps down just lightly. Try to go a little more knee over toe. Now take the outside leg away and stand up on the single leg, rolling up to a toe balance and holding this last toe balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, slow down. Whew. Shake it out. The chair is going to leave so that we have more space. Bye, chair.
Bye, chair.
One last overhead mobility, and then we'll get into our arm bars. We're going to put this and this together to look something like that, but way slower. Stand tall or kneel. Right away, squeeze your glutes, pull your ribs to your hips. Place your hands gently up and then behind your head. Eyes stay looking forward. Abs are braced. From here, slowly extend at the elbows to your Y. Keep those shoulders pulled down as your arms pass through your T. As it passes through that teeth, start that internal rotation on your humerus. So start rolling that bone in. You come down to your flying V. Retract your blades. Start coming up behind your back. Keep your head up, your abs braced, your butt squeezed. Retract your blades again. Now slowly flying V, extend those elbows. Arms start to raise to pass through the T position. That's where we now externally rotate the humerus. Up through your Y, keeping those shoulders set. And then gently behind head. Hold, 3, 2, now pull your arms, elbows back down to your side through a W. And relax. Great. Quick sip, I need. And then we're going to get into our arm bar, which means we're going to be on the floor, a little core prep, and some more hip prep. Come on down for a light arm bar roll around. No rules, actually. Okay, Ian's down, so he has no rules. But my only rule is get to the floor without touching the ground with your hands. No specific pattern. Just don't touch the ground. Great. Okay, now you can put your hands down. Cuddle your bell. Or just, you know what, just take a second down here. Oh, the floor. How good does your floor feel? Floor in the studio feels really good. If you ever have a chance, you should come check it out. All right, rolling onto your side. 2 hands, roll to your back, 2-handed press. Arm goes overhead. Push into the floor. Roll yourself on your side. Foot is hooked to start. Hips are stacked. Shoulders are stacked. Head's resting. Breathe. When you're ready, unhook that foot. Let the leg or the hip reach away from center as you try to wring yourself out, keeping your shoulder stacked. Your shoulder in its socket. Elbow nice and straight. Exhale, try to roll a bit more. And then slowly come back to stacked hips. Looking at your bell, foot finds the floor. 2 hands, bell pulls down, cuddles. Take your time.
Still a favorite though.
Still a fave. Same thing other side.
After all these years.
Oh, little cuddle. Roll press. 2 hands. Other arm comes overhead. Push into the floor. Roll to your side. Breathe. Once you're ready, unhook that foot. Rolling that hip towards the floor. Shoulders stacked long from that top, or I guess it's that bottom arm to the outside leg. Creating a nice long line, packing that shoulder, breathing. Slowly rolling onto your back, foot finds the floor. 2 hands, bell pulls down, cuddles. Great. From there, let's fire it up in our core plank position. Today, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to do so many wonderful farmer's carries. So let's get those abs fired up for it. From your plank position, with fists on your elbows, pack your shoulders, tuck your hips, either from your knees or your toes, start lifting up. Heads in line with shoulders, with butt, nice fists, pulling the floor together underneath you, squeezing your butt, holding for 5 more seconds. I couldn't move you if I tried. 3, 2, knees come down, hips come down. Try to rest in a little bit of extension here. We're going to do it again. Another 10 seconds. If you don't know how to create that tension, imagine I came into your house and I tried to push you over while you were in that plank and I couldn't move you. That's what you do. Ready? Tight, toes tuck, abs brace, squeeze your butt. I tried to move you, you go nowhere. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, knees come down. Oh, that was work. It took my thoughts away. I don't even know what to do. Stand on up. We're going to do a quick hip mobility for our squat, and then we'll get rocking into some half get-ups here. Stand, slightly wider than, well, clearly wider than my hips, toes slightly out. Your sumo stance position, if you will. Excuse me. Standing tall, we'll tuck, and we're going to slide down. Let's just hang out here for a couple seconds because you shift weight one way, shift weight the other, pushing those knees over those toes, and then back to center, drive away to stand up tall. Okay, doing a little work here this time. Pull yourself down, pick one arm, leg pushes into your arm pushes back for 5, 4, 3, 2, relax the leg, it takes off of the arm, and then put the arm back on, push the leg back into the arm and the arm back into it, firing up those groins for 3, 2, relax, push down, stand up.
Groins or abs?
Groins, abs, you name it. Tuck, other side. Arm on leg. Leg pushes in, arm pushes out. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Leg pries off arm. Arm goes back on leg. Leg pushes into arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Push down to stand up. Shake it out. All right, we do our first get up, starting at the bottom, going to halfway, and coming back down. And we're going to follow that with a farmer's carry. So your get up is going to, let me show you, look like kettle roll press, half get up, so to our elbow, to our hand, to a lift sweep, pause, and then all the way back through to your back and down to where you started. All right? Just one.
No rules.
No rules. Come on
No
down.
hands. No hands.
No hands.
No hands.
Ian says no hands, no rules. We're only going to do one half get up. So maybe try a load that's new and heavier for you, or stick to something you know. Ready? Cuddle, roll, press. 2 hands to your elbow first. Hold for a second to your hand. Keep that shoulder nice and packed. When you're ready, lift, sweep, hold, 3, 2, sweep back through looking at your bell to your elbow, keeping that shoulder packed away from your elbow to your back. 2 hands, bell pulls down, cuddles. Nice. Made you go a little slower. I like that. Same time under tension. Same thing other side. Cuddle to start. Roll to your back. 2-handed press. Ready? Use your hip extension. Elbow. Hold. Now find your hand. Nice pack shoulder. 3, 2, lift. Sweep. Hold. 3, 2. Back through. To your elbow. Controlled to your back. 2 hands, bell comes down, cuddles. No rules, but the rules are no hands. Stand up.
My hands didn't touch the floor. They just happened to touch the kettlebell.
Oh, Ian claims his hand touched the kettlebell, not the floor. All right, it's farmer's carry time. Low carries to start, 30 seconds each arm. Ian went heavy on his, light on his get up, and he's going heavier on his carry. I'm going to stick with the same weight this whole time. Sounds great. Farmer's carry low means we're going to hinge, pick up our bell, put it beside us, hold it in that low position. Good shoulder is nice and packed. Bad shoulder droops, he droops. Okay. I hope those languages made sense to you.
Droopsy droops.
Droopsy droops and rimps. Hinge. Grip your bell. Stay square forward. Pack. Brace. Up. Take it to the outside. Maybe narrow your stance. Pull your blade up and back. Keep that bell off your body. You could march around your house, but try to walk a normal gait pattern, not getting pulled over by this bell. I'm working so hard on this opposing side to keep me upright. It's a long one. Keep yourself tall. No twisting. Butt squeeze. Abs brace. Weight even in both feet. 3, 2. Pull it to center. Hinge. Up without. Shake it out. How was work? This arm is flying up to the sky. Same thing other side. 3, 2. Hinge. Grip. Pack. hold. Check it. Weights in 2 feet. Butt squeezed. Abs pulled on straight. Use both sides. Shoulders up and back. Breathing in and out through the nose. 10 more seconds here. Keeping your head on straight. Head on straight as well. For 4, 3, 2, step. Bell goes down in front. Up without. That got my sweat flowing.
Yeah. Static holds. One of my favorites.
Static holds. All right, we're taking that static hold. No, we're not. We're going back to our get up. This time it's from the top halfway and then back up. So it'll look like a cheat clean to rack, either a press or a push press with your weight. Drop back lunge, front foot moves, chop, hinge, rotate, pause, all the way back up. Bell pulls down. All right, once each side. Standing over top of your bell, just a second. Standing over top of your bell, cheat clean to rack, press, step back lunge, the leg you can touch, front foot opens, hinge, rotate under that bell, hand finds the floor, shoulders are stacked. Look up at your bell, hand leaves floor, front foot moves, both legs up. Pull your bell down with a vertical forearm, staying in control. 2 hands, put it down. Very nice. Take a second. Other side. Same routine. 3, 2, cheat clean. Press. Step back lunge. Front foot moves. Chop, hinge, rotate. 3, 2, hand leaves floor. Front foot moves. Both legs up. Vertical forearm pull down. 2 hands, park. Very nice. I need some time. Maybe a little sip. Have one. We're next getting into our farmer's carry again. This time we're going to hold our bell in our rack position. So we're going to do our cheat clean, rack hold, vertical forearm, underneath that bell for 30 seconds. Again, good position. Bad positions.
Bad sounds.
Bad sounds.
Bad sounds at least.
All right. Rack hold, 30 seconds. Get ready in 3, 2, cheat clean to rack. Hold. Stay tall. Butts. Abs. Vertical forearm. If you wanted to press this bell, you could. It's going straight up. Try not to lean away from that bell. Breathing. Up to 10 more seconds if you can. Butt squeezed. 4, 3, 2 hands. Park. Yeah.
I didn't do anything, I didn't think, but that was hard.
Didn't do anything. Didn't go anywhere. Just held the weight in your arms. 3. Second side. 2, 1. Hold. Tall. Butts. Abs. Tight. Breathing though. Still breathing underneath this. 15 more seconds. Check in with that wrist too. It should be nice and straight. In line with the elbow. Breathing for last 5, 3, 2, 2 hands, hinge. Now I felt that last carry in an okay way, but if it was in my left arm, I felt it right here on my right side. And by here, I mean my abs, my tree trunk, not my low back. Make sure you're keeping that brace. Okay, we have 1 full get up to do on each side of our body, all the way up, all the way down, hopefully with load. We'll start at the bottom. Lying down. Yeah. For a couple seconds, don't get too comfortable here. One full get up on this side. 3, 2, here we go. Two hands, bell pulls down. Nice. Take your time moving around that bell.
The rubber is so nice.
Ian's cuddling on this 2 pieces of rubber back on the wood floor here.
He's right. It is nice in here.
It's nice down here, he's saying. All right, second side. Cuddle, roll, press. Get up again, full load. Full up, full down. Your pace, don't rush. And cuddle. Nice. Come on up. We have one more farmer's carry of our 3 ways. And this one, if you'd like, is going to be an overhead hold. 30 seconds, so it'll be a cheek clean to rack, push press, get that bell up there, hold for 30 seconds, bell comes down other side. If that doesn't feel available to you for that long, what you could practice is looking through the window. So you would cheek clean your bell up with 2 hands, pack your shoulders, lift that handle up, look through the window the whole time we're holding overhead. Noticing my shoulders are here, not up around my ears. Abs brace, butt squeeze.
Open the window.
Open.
Not that high.
Not that high. So look through the handle of that bell. Either one, if you're doing the window, you're going to do it twice for 30 seconds each. Overhead, it is hard. Overhead, first arm, 3, 2, cheek clean. Press or push press. Hold. Hold. Stack that side. Stay tall. I like to check myself out when I do my farmer's carries, making sure I'm not displacing out. Keeping that nice packed shoulder. I always have that off arm kind of out to the side for up to another 5 seconds. And then vertical pull down. 2 hands, park. Whenever I'm done a farmer's carry, I kind of like to step away.
And look at the number and says, yeah, that is heavy.
I know you. You're heavy. All right. 3, 2, second side, same move. Hold. Pack shoulder. Abs brace, hips level. Elbows straight. Eyes up. Butt squeezed. Steady as she goes. Hopefully 5 more seconds. Checking with the ribs and the glutes and the abs. 2, 1, pull down. 2 hand park. Awesome. Now, if that wasn't enough time under your kettlebells, we're going to do our farmer's carries one more time. But we're going to do them low, high, medium, low. High, medium, low. Sorry, I was just thinking about that. We're going to do our carries now, and then we'll finish with one last get up. Cheek clean to rack. Overhead, high 20 seconds. Medium 20 seconds. Low 20 seconds. Put it down, break. Second side. Great. Get ready in 5 seconds. Cheek clean to rack, and then get it overhead. 3, 2, cheek clean to rack. Get it overhead, hold, 20 seconds. If you want to add some, whoops, you okay? Okay, if you want to add some movement on this, make sure you're staying tall under that bell. 3, 2, keep the bell in your arm, but bring it down to rack and hold. Staying tall. Vertical forearm. Abs so tight. 5, 2, 2 hands. Suitcase hold. 20 seconds. Shoulder up and back. Stay tall. Glutes. Breathe. 5, 3, 2, step to front, hinge, up without. Whew, is right. Take your breath.
I pressed that and I shouldn't have.
Oh.
I should have push pressed that or two-handed it.
Right. So when you're dealing with a heavier load, then maybe you can always press, or when you're doing a farmer's carry, maybe you're trying to do a load that you can't press. So don't be afraid to just prioritize getting it over your head versus your press. All right, 3, 2, high first, cheek clean. Hold. 20 seconds under that load. If you don't have enough room to move in your house, you can always march on the spot. Now to that rack and hold. Remember to breathe. 5 more seconds. 2, and to that suitcase carry. Oh, hold. I find this one so hard. Keeping myself up tall. Not walking on a balance beam as I walk. 4, 3, 2, bring it to center, hinge.
Masterclass.
Give it some time to just cool down. One last get up each side. Last time under our load tonight. Maybe it's the same weight, maybe it's a lighter weight, maybe it's a body weight. Whatever you do, your pace. One last get up. Come on down. Always start in your cuddle. Roll press. Here we go. Take your time. You know, I try not to think of while I'm doing my get-ups, but I was just thinking there, if you total the time up tonight that we spent underneath your load, that first set of a half get-up and our farmer's carry would be about 2 minutes under our load there, and then 2 minutes in the next set, and 2 minutes in the next set, and then 2 minutes in our carries.
Touch heavy stuff.
And then 2 minutes here, we have about 10 minutes of being under whatever load you're carrying. Ready? Cuddle, roll, press. That's a long time. Last get up down. Two hands. Bell comes down. Cuddle. Whew. Take your time. Well, roll around. Roll around. Take your time.
Oh.
On Tuesday night, we did our nice adductor stretch and our splits. Tonight, we're going to enjoy a frog stretch. I do recommend a light cushion under your knees. If I did this at home on our harder floors, I would just I took a couch cushion under each knee And that really helped. Or like a throw pillow, whatever those fancy things are called. Accent pillow. Yoga mat or carpet work too. Find wide knees. Keep your shins in line with your knees, your feet flexed. Maybe you just stay on your hands. Maybe you can come down to those elbows. Now slowly tilt that tail to the ceiling like you're spilling your punch out onto the floor underneath you or out your belly button. Now I want you to scoop under your pelvis like your punch bowl is your pelvis here. Like you're pulling your punch underneath, scooping it up. One more time, tip your punch so you're spilling it out of your belly button. And then scoop under. Find a neutral place, so somewhere between there, and gently rock back and forward for a couple. Maybe as you breathe and loosen up a bit, you can find a bit more space to spread those knees out. And then one more time, rocking back. Try to keep those blades back, your chest up or extended in that T-spine. And then slowly work your knees together to come out of there. We're going to do one quick forearm stretch because we did a lot of grip tonight. So take your hands down onto a floor, fingers facing you, palms down, blood donations forward. And that should loosen up the front of those forearms as you pack your shoulders and sit back, pushing your weight heavy in through your fingers.
Doesn't that feel good? Does that feel weird?
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Yeah. Oof. Tight.
Shoulders stay down. As you come out of this, gently bend your elbows and peel your hands away from the floor. Yeah, you can go back to hands down too. That's nice, but I'm done. So thanks for joining us tonight in our strength and swings class. That was a lot of time under your heavy load.
And no swings, which I not like.
Don't worry, we'll do swings again.
Okay, good.
Don't you worry, Ian. We have to keep you cardioed up.
Good, I know.
Thanks for joining us tonight in our virtual studio. My name's Lauren. This is Ian. These are our kettlebells. This is our place. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. is Recharge and Restore. Saturday morning, 9 a.m. handstands. Sunday morning, the morning routine. We'll be in real studio soon, so check out our website, barsandbells.com, to sign up for in-person classes, but we'll be keeping on the virtual too.
I love the virtual.
So we'll see you soon, either through this or through these. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.